Hello, my name is Sally and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about that picture that pops up for 3 seconds on the Duolingo English Test. I think this is a very difficult question because it happens so quickly you really don't have time to think. What happens is you're going along, you're filling in missing letters in a blank, you're writing a description of a picture, and suddenly this picture pops up. The countdown has already started, and you have 3 seconds to name what the image is. It's actually really difficult, and I've noticed myself when I've done this test, I would be staring at the screen because I couldn't figure out in time what the question was asking me to do, and it felt really stupid. I felt really dumb that I didn't realize that I was being asked a question, but it happens fast and you have to think quickly. So what I want to talk about today is this question. One thing that makes this kind of question difficult is that sometimes your mind goes blank and you cannot think of the word to describe this object to save your life. A tip I have for you is to go through, for example, this kind of picture and practice calling it by the name that it is, but also practice thinking of the category. You can memorize categories, and then when you go to the test, you'll have those categories fairly fresh on your mind.
Here are some categories that I suggest you learn. You can learn more, but remember the goal is to not draw a blank on test day. So remember as many as you want, but not so many that you begin to worry about whether you remember your categories. And you can practice going through categories. You can do this along with the practice tests. When you're saying the actual name of the picture, if you can't think of it, try to say the name of the category. You'll get used to it. Now we're going to do some actual practice. My answers may be different from yours, and if so, that's fine. If you're questioning your answer, leave it in the comments, and I can answer your question. Or you can answer each other and help each other with your questions. Each image will be on the screen for 3 seconds, just as in the actual test. And we are starting now. Okay, let's see how you did. Trophy is the best word to describe this object. You could also use prize, winner, cup, or if you can think of nothing else, you can just say object. This is a squirrel, so squirrel is the best answer. You could also say rodent, mammal, or if you're at a loss for words, say animal. This is a padlock, and it has a key attached, so I would say padlock and key. You can also just say lock. It's a fastener. The word security comes to mind. If you can think of nothing else, you can say an object or just describe it as metal. Globe is the best choice for this object. If you can't think of globe, Earth is the second best, world, planet, sphere, and if you can think of nothing else, it is a ball. This is a bee. If you cannot think of the word bee, maybe you can remember insect. Or bug. If you really cannot think of insect, bug, or bee, go with animal. The word Americans use for this is faucet. The word British use for this is tap, so both are equally correct. Another word for it is spigot, hydrant, nozzle. You could say valve, pipe, or even metal. And here we have a fox. If you can't think of fox, perhaps you can think of mammal. And if nothing else, he's always an animal. These are cherries. If you cannot think of cherries, you can describe them as fruit, a snack. It's a food. It's also a plant. And here we have some French fries, or you can call them potatoes or fried potatoes. Vegetables, it's a snack, or it's simply food. In the United States, we call this movable staircase an escalator. In Great Britain, it's called a lift. So you can go with that or moving staircase, staircase, steps, or if you're really at a loss, building.
All right, I hope you have found this practice to be helpful. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. If you have any requests for any other types of videos, go ahead and let me know in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video.